Taylor Swift lifestyle, career, and net worth 2023. Taylor Allison Swift, born December 13, 1989, is an American singer-songwriter, recognized for her songwriting, musical versatility, artistic reinventions, and influence on the music industry. She is a prominent cultural figure of the 21st century. Swift began professional songwriting at age 14 and signed with Big Machine Records in 2005 to become a country singer. She released 6 studio albums under the label, 4 of them to country radio, starting with her 2006 self-titled album. Her next, Fearless 2008, explored country pop, and its singles, Love Story and You Belong With Me, catapulted her to prominence. She is worth an estimated $800 million. Taylor is 5 feet 10 inches, or 1.78 meters. Kindly, remember to subscribe to this channel. Taylor Swift early life. Taylor Allison Swift was born on December 13, 1989, in West Reading, Pennsylvania. She's named after musician James Taylor. She spent her early years with her parents, Scott and Andrea, and her brother Austin, living on a Christmas tree farm. She attended a Montessori school for preschool and kindergarten, and moved to the Wincroft School for first grade. When Taylor was 9, she got interested in musical theater. She also enrolled in vocal and acting lessons in New York City. She first got into country music because she was a fan of Shania Twain. She performed at local events and festivals as a tween and teen. Eventually, she became convinced she needed to go to Nashville, and she and her mom went and submitted Taylor's early demo of Dolly Parton and the Chicks covers. Record labels didn't think she was original enough, and Taylor left Nashville without a record deal. Taylor Swift personal life. In 2008, Swift dated Joe Jonas for 3 months. In 2010, she dated Taylor Lautner for a period. That same year, she also briefly dated Jake Gyllenhaal. Taylor dated DJ Calvin Harris in 2015. That same year, she dated actor Tom Hiddleston. In November 2012, she started dating Harry Styles. Over the 2012 to 2013 winter holidays, Taylor and Harry went to the British Virgin Islands together and were done soon after they returned, allegedly because they were both busy and never in one place for long. She also dated John Mayer briefly, but long enough to write the song, Dear John, about him. Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn dated from 2017 to 2023. Swift is known for her philanthropic efforts. She ranked #1 on Dosemithing's 2015 Gone Good list, having received the Star of Compassion from the Tennessee Disaster Services and the Big Help Award from the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards for her dedication to helping others and inspiring others through action. In 2008, she donated $100,000 to the Red Cross to help the victims of the Iowa flood. In 2009, she sang at BBC's Children in Need concert and raised £13,000 for the cause. Swift has performed at charity relief events, including Sydney's Sound Relief concert. In response to the May 2010 Tennessee floods, Swift donated $500,000 during a telethon hosted by WazMUM. In 2011, Swift used a dress rehearsal of her Speak Now tour as a benefit concert for victims of recent tornadoes in the U.S., raising more than $750,000. In 2016, she donated $1 million to Louisiana flood relief efforts and $100,000 to the Dolly Parton Fire Fund. Swift donated to food banks after Hurricane Harvey struck Houston in 2017 and at every stop of the Eras Tour in 2023. She also directly employed local businesses throughout the tour and gave $55 million in bonus payments to her entire crew. In 2020, Swift donated $1 million for Tennessee tornado relief. Taylor professional career. In Nashville, Swift worked with experienced music row songwriters such as Troy Verges, Brett Beavers, Brett James, Mac McAnally, and the Warren Brothers, and formed a lasting working relationship with Liz Rose. They began meeting for 2-hour writing sessions every Tuesday afternoon after school. Rose called the sessions some of the easiest I've ever done. Basically, I was just her editor. She'd write about what happened in school that day. She had such a clear vision of what she was trying to say, and she'd come in with the most incredible hooks. Swift became the youngest artist signed by the Sony or AT&T Tree Publishing House, but left then BMG-owned RCA Records, later bought by Sony Music at the age of 14 due to the label's lack of care and them cutting other people's stuff. Swift's second studio album, Fearless, was released on November 11, 2008, in North America, and in March 2009 in other markets. Critics lauded Swift's honest and vulnerable songwriting in contrast to other teenage singers. 5 singles were released in 2008 to 2009, Love Story, White Horse, You Belong With Me, 15, and Fearless. The first single peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 in Australia. It was the first country song to top Billboard's Pop Songs chart. At the 54th Annual Grammy Awards in 2012, Swift won Best Country Song and Best Country Solo Performance for Mean, which she performed during the ceremony. Swift won other awards for Speak Now, including Songwriter or Artist of the Year by the Nashville Songwriters Association 2010 and 2011. Reputation was Swift's last album under Big Machine. In November 2018, she signed a new deal with the Universal Music Group. Her subsequent releases were promoted by Republic Records. Swift said the contract included a provision for her to maintain ownership of her masters. In addition, in the event that Universal sold any part of its stake in Spotify, it agreed to distribute a non-recoupable portion of the proceeds among its artists. Vox called it a huge commitment from Universal, which was far from assured until Swift intervened. Swift at the American Music Awards of 2019, where she was named Artist of the Decade. Swift released her 7th studio album, Lover, on August 23, 2019. Taylor Real Estate. In 2009, when she was just 19 years old, Taylor paid $2 million for a condo in downtown Nashville. Later that same year, she paid around $400,000 for the 1BR unit downstairs. Today, these 2 units are worth a combined $4 million. New York City. Taylor owns $50 million worth of apartments in New York City. Her Manhattan footprint started in 2014 when she bought a penthouse in Tribeca that she eventually transformed into a 10-bedroom duplex that today is likely worth north of $20 million on its own. In 2017, she bought the 100-year-old 4-story penthouse next to the duplex for $12.5 million. In February 2018, she spent $10 million on another condo in her original building. Los Angeles. In 2011, Taylor paid $3.55 million for a 1.5-acre property in Beverly Hills. She sold this property in 2018 for $4 million. In 2012, she paid $1.77 million for another Beverly Hills mansion. She sold this property in 2018 for $2.65 million. In September 2015, Taylor paid $25 million for a Beverly Hills mansion that decades earlier was the home of producer Samuel Goldwyn. Today, based on comparable recent sales, this estate is worth at least $70 million. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to this channel for a more amazing content.